Good morning. So as you can see, I have 6 coffees I'd like to test this morning. So let's get to it. Alright, so this morning I'm going to be using my tea kettle. Since I'm in-house, I was wanting to be outside, but it is well below 0 today. We got several inches of snow. It's beautiful, but it'd be a little bit hard to run this test. So I'm going to be using my usual pot, my titanium pot. I'm going to use the tea kettle though, just to speed things up a little bit. And between each one of these, I'm going to be cleansing my palate here with a plain glass of water. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with this because I've never had it before. So it's the Cartograph coffee. So almost all these is 8 ounces of water with 1 packet. So this comes with 10 sticks. It's been my experience that you want to pour in the coffee first and then the water, and the reason that seems to be is that if you have the water in there and it's steaming, it kind of, when you pour this in, some of it gets stuck to the inside of the packet. It's not a big deal, but that's just something I've noticed. Okay, so they have the toughest package on the planet. I'm gonna get some scissors. I do actually carry scissors with me, so if I had to use, not these scissors, but if I had to use scissors, I could. Oh wow. Wow, that is really light colored. It is literally that color right there. That is the lightest looking. It's a medium roast. Alright. Doesn't smell like much. I don't know. I'm gonna use a 1 to 5 star rating, I guess. I'd give that a 2, 2.5. All right, let's move on. Next, this one does well in a lot of taste tests that I've seen. Mount Hagen Organic Fair Trade Instant Coffee. So let's try this one next. It says it's freeze dried, which that last one was as well. This one has 25 sticks in there. All right. It's pretty similar to that last one. Boy, similar too, not much aroma. Better than the last one. Three. I'll give it a 3. Pretty good. Alright, on to the next one. I am rinsing out the cup in between each one of these as well. So this is a really popular one, the Cafe Bustelo. Bustelo, I think, is one of Darwin's top picks as well. Darwin on the Trail. So let's give this one a shot. I do have 2 different types. This was one that my son had been using, so this one's slightly different than this, I think. But I'm gonna go ahead and stick with these because that's what I'm backpacking with. But that was easy to read. It's nice and big. Okay, this one also, that same blondish color. Okay, I'm using 6 ounces on each of these just to be consistent. Doesn't smell very good. These have been pretty underwhelming overall. I'm a bit of a coffee snob, at least. I mean, coffee is extremely subjective, right? So I've watched all these different videos on people testing coffee, and you never know what's going to come up. But I don't like that. I'm about a 2. I have to make that a 2. Sorry, Darwin. Love you, man, but I don't love the coffee. I'm trying to like it. Yeah, no. Alright, we're down to 3, so this one is Death Wish Dark Roast. So the others were medium roast, so I guess that's a difference. Yeah. Let's try this one out. This one's tested quite a bit. This one varies the most. Well, maybe the Cafe Bustelo varies the most. It seems like it's at the top or the bottom. But this also seems like it's in that category. So a little bigger packet for whatever reason. Doesn't seem like it's any, well, maybe a little more coffee in there. So let's give this one a shot. This is also organic. I'm going to use my scissors since I have them here. Let's give this a shot here. A little darker for sure. This is known for its high caffeine content, which I'm really not a caffeine junkie, so it's not that important to me. I don't need the caffeine really. Just love coffee. Actually smells a little bit bad to me. Very unusual smell. Ooh, wow, that's bitter. I like bitter, but that's a little too bitter. I don't know if caffeine is bitter, but the coffee definitely is. Man, I am a coffee snob. I have not really loved any of this yet. 2.5. I'll give it a 2.5. I feel like I'm being generous. Yeah, wow. That's very, very bitter. Alright, on to the next one. Cheers. Okay, so let's move on. Instant Espresso 365 Whole Foods Market. Okay, this one is non-GMO but not organic. It's a very inexpensive coffee. Some of these are actually. Okay, so we will try one of these guys. I don't have much luck with those today. This looks very much like the first one I did. Very blondie, crystally. But just not coming up with much aroma, which is kind of half the fun of the coffee that I make with a pour over, just like fresh ground coffee. Yeah, that's not doing it either. Bummer. They're nice and cheap too. Yeah, 2.5. Best I can do. Oh boy. You know, I just had a realization. I'm gonna have an awful lot of coffee packets that I don't like. Oh well. Now, Alpine Start, I have used these for quite a while. These are definitely one of my favorites. So it'll be interesting this morning, since those didn't seem to have much flavor, or they were bitter, or I didn't particularly like them. Maybe it's just how things are today. So let's find out. Things are not tasting too good. I might have to reshoot my entire video. It's also a medium roast, although it's relatively dark looking. It actually smells pretty good. Yeah, see, it has a lot of flavor. The aroma's pretty good. It's still not like fresh ground coffee, but yeah, that's pretty good. I'll give that a 4. I would definitely give that a 4. So obviously my overall winner out of all of these. But so you probably notice there's no Via packets here. I really do like Starbucks Via, so I'm going to do a separate video on all the different flavors that they have and pick out my favorite, and then maybe put it head to head with my favorite one in this group. But there's only one I really actually like, and that's the Alpine Start. Would I drink the other ones? Yeah. I mean, if I'm backpacking and that's what's available, I'd still enjoy it. Hot coffee in the morning is everything to me. That's how I get going, and it once again, I don't think it's the caffeine, it's just the flavor and getting going. I drink tea almost as much as I drink coffee, but when I'm backpacking, yeah, coffee's my favorite. So yep, that's the one. So please let me know if there's one you want me to test other than the ones I just did. Like I said, I'm going to do all the Via ones next time, just to see which one I like the most. And so it's kind of amazing, after 6 different types I only end up with one that I actually like. I do think they taste better out when you're backpacking overall, and I probably would drink any one of those ones that I tested. But yeah, that's why I'm going to test out those Starbucks Vias. They do tend to be my favorite. This is probably my overall favorite, but I don't know, I haven't done a head-to-head test, so I think I'm going to actually take the time to do that, and we'll see which one I like the most. So yeah, and make sure you like and subscribe, and make me rich and famous. And please comment down below, let me know what you think of these coffees, and if you want me to test something that I missed out on. So we'll talk to you soon. See ya. That's amazing. Yeah, just one I liked.